Hey, Andrea. J. Armstrong Johnson here. It's been a while. I am recording this from, where am I? West Palm Beach. And I head to Chicago on Monday. But congratulations on losing 15 pounds. How'd you do it? That's great. Are you feeling better? Yeah, I would really love to hear about that journey. I have a friend that has started swimming recently, and she's lost, I think she said 40 pounds in the last 9 months. So she's really happy about that. So I'm wondering how you're doing it. And getting a tattoo, that's awesome. Do I think an asexual person could one day play Christian? Yeah, absolutely. Acting is acting, right? I consider myself a queer person. While I can sometimes feel like I'm attracted to women, I know that emotionally I'm attracted to men, and I want to have a husband one day. So I feel like I'm more attracted to men than women. But here I am playing a role that is in love with a woman, right? I don't think I could ever be in love with a woman, could I? I have been in my life, been in love with a woman. But yeah, acting is acting. I think that anyone can play any role, regardless of sexuality, to be honest. It's at least my opinion, even though I don't know if the industry necessarily believes the same. My favorite moment in the show is probably Roxanne. It's so hard to do, but I think what's happening on stage is so beautiful, what they've created, at least in terms of the design, the lighting design, my costume, and Roxanne is really exciting, that big leather coat. I just love that song in general. I've been obsessed with Roxanne since I was, 12 years old when the movie came out, so I really love, particularly when it transitions from Chandelier into Roxanne. I think it's one of the best musical theater transitions of contemporary musical theater. Do I have an address where you can send fan mail? Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to send fan mail, I would say do it. You can send it to the theater that we're going to be at in Chicago, because I'll be there for 3 weeks, and so it'll actually get to me. I bet I could give you that. Yeah, send me a DM and I'll send you the address. If not, you can always send any fan mail, or anyone can send any fan mail. Do it in Chicago, or in theaters after Chicago, because usually the stage door of any theater we can receive mail. My tattoos. This one right here is 3 ants marching in a row with the word boom, and that symbolizes me and my 2 best friends' relationship, because we would sing the ants go marching one by one in 3-part harmony when we were in high school. So that's our inside joke. I have the number 8/infinity symbol right here, and that is 8 is my lucky number. It also happens to be infinity. I got this tattoo when I was going through a pretty hard time in my early 20s. So I really love that. This is the letter D on my elbow for David, my partner. He has the letter J on his. And this right here is my newest one. It is a coffee stain. And that symbolizes my friendship with 3 of my best girlfriends. They all have coffee mugs right here on their arm, and so I'm the coffee stain, because we all love coffee. How do I not get jealous of other actors? You know what? I have been jealous of other actors, but it's not helpful. I've had to learn that my journey is so different from everyone else's journey. And jealousy, while it's something that is natural, it's not something that is helpful. And so while it exists, that's a part of, what would RuPaul call it? RuPaul would call it an inner saboteur, right? Comparison is the killer of joy. So I know that there are probably people out there that really wish they had the career that I have, and so it's really about gratitude for what I've been able to accomplish in my career, so that I'm not comparing myself to other people, if that makes sense. I don't believe that there's any plan to release songs from last year's Halloween concert, mostly because it costs money to do that. We were able to do that during the pandemic because we had a donor come in and give us a hefty amount of money to be able to release an album. The thing about doing the songs in the Halloween show is that they are the licenses that are owned of the songs that we do are owned by pop stars and other culturally successful shows or songs rather, and it costs a lot of money to pay for those rights to get that on an internet platform. So we would really have to team up with someone with a lot of money that would be down to kind of take those tracks and put them on the internet. It would be fun to do that. It would just cost a lot of money. Maybe I should look into that. I am excited about the 10th anniversary. It's going to be really, really fun. We're already starting plans. But thanks for reaching out. It's good to talk to you again, Andrea.